Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I think I'm live. I am live. Welcome. It's Monday. It is fantastic. February is here. Where the heck did January go? We don't know. But we are together today because I wanted to talk about this particular ad article written by the incomparable Allison Schiff. The article title, Ready or Not, Topics is Replacing Flock. But will it be useful for advertisers, for people like us that are managing campaign, programmatic media campaign? So for our friends that are maybe dabbing into the programmatic advertising, about a year and a half ago to 2 years at this point, we can't even remember because it's Google. Google announced the deprecation of third-party cookies. Very lightly, here's a quick explanation of how this will impact our industry, excuse me. Third-party cookie targeting allowed us in programmatic advertising, in search, in social to really identify certain behavior, certain information about the user online. Okay. We don't know your name. We don't know whoever. No. What we can know or may know is demographically, for instance, demographically, like maybe a male between this age and this age, maybe located in this location or this region, may be interested in football because they tune in into ESPN every Sunday, something like that. So this type of behavior was made possible by third-party cookies. And the cookies was, again, I'm throwing it back for you before we get into this article. The cookie was created from a publisher perspective to make sure that they were ensuring user experience. A great example to understand why cookies were ever created or even why it was important is when you log into your Amazon app, I bet you can see frequently seen products that are the same but maybe from a different seller at a different price point. And then you can see other things, right? You can see the deal of the day. And what I'm saying in my app is different from what you're seeing in your app. So that's just a little background in cookies, where that came from. So back to the article. Now that you know how heavily the programmatic advertising industry depended on third-party cookie or third-party data targeting, Google announced that it's being taken away. Some previous browsers, Safari, you name it, Firefox, have already kind of deprecated some of this targeting or measurement and said, a few years ago. But Chrome was the last one. Chrome is saying, no more. I will not release that type of data. What we're going to do for you, and what they said was Flock. What was Flock, or what is Flock, rather? Flock is the federated, let me find it in the article. Oh, there it is. Federated learning of cohorts. Yeah, I have to look it up every single time. Don't worry, you won't have to anymore because it's going away. But if you want to find out exactly what cohorts is, according to Oxford's language, a cohort is a group of people banded together or treated as a group. I'm laughing because literally I have to look up this word every other day. And then it gives an example like of a young Jack arrived with 3 of his cohorts. So Flock was meant to offer us targeting from, maybe they define it as interest based. And now this announcement is telling us that we're no longer going to have to use a flock or federated learning of cohorts. We're going to use topics. And yes, you may ask, what is topics? Topics is a matter dealt in a text and discourse, a conversation, or a subject. It can be used in a similar way to subject matter, theme, issue, and this is all according to Oxford language. Why am I defining these? Is because I wanted to understand, because some of those were used interchangeably, but according to this article, there are some challenges. Okay, so here are a couple here are a couple challenges. It is still going to be very, 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 very broad. And I'm pulling from the article saying that if every sports market in the world is doing the sport topic, it's hard to imagine what's going to provide good results relative to what they can do today. And that's pulled from our friend Joshua Corin from Criteo. that's one of the challenges or the opportunity that we should look into. Another one, and that's 2 out of 4, is measurement. So in short summary, the topic API is not designed to be effective, and in large part that's because it's not designed with any feedback mechanism he added. So that means that we might have some challenges measuring all the way through, and getting some metrics that are important in the decision of the performance or in optimization decision. 3 out of 4 challenges with topics advertising would be frequency. Yo, we pride ourselves. I'm giggling because listen, we pride ourselves with frequency capping possibilities in our industry, meaning that we have the ability to cap how many times or how frequently we want to show an ad to a consumer. And that might be limited with this option that Google is suggesting to us. And lastly, anti-competition, or rather competition. Basically, uh, with the topic API, the browser, in this case Chrome, monitors what pages a person visits and uses a magic algorithm to assign topics of interest, Corin says. And that can be a problem because for Google, they reserve the right to change that algorithm that assigns a topic. And sometimes it's not consistent, and sometimes we don't know that it's being changed until later. So this is quite an important thing you want to know. This is your 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes recap. Okay, I'm at 6 minutes. I was trying to cap at 5, so I'm gonna do better tomorrow. But daily, I'm challenging myself all quarter long. I know. January was special. Don't judge me. But I'm going to do these and help you break down some of the main topics that are happening. I think this is a really important announcement. As you can see, it came out this morning at 1 a.m. Wow. But the announcement actually came out was announced last week, but this is an article from Allison Schiff. You can find it on Ad Exchanger. It is super, super well written. Well done, Allison Schiff. I always love reading you anyway. And then, of course, this is just your programmatically correct version of your daily industry trends, breaking down and demystifying so that you can implement on a daily basis. As your action item right now, continue monitoring. It is important that you understand what is happening. I don't know if there's anything to do at this instant, unless you have not started testing. You have not started testing maybe identity solutions at this point. So maybe you should try right now. That would be an action item if you have not. But in terms of what to do with this information, is take it, put it in your back pocket, remember it, because there's probably not going to be the last announcement, and then keep track of the announcement for that matter, because it is going to affect how you're going to target, especially if third-party cookie deprecation is happening very, very soon. So I'm Ellen Parker. I'm your programmatic media coach. I'm launching a course called The Reach and Frequency. It will be live on February 22nd of this year. Join my waitlist on my website, and the information is in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want me to help you break down a particular topic or an article, send it to me, DM me, you know where to find me. And as a happy Monday, I know you're going to have an amazing day. I know you're going to put boundaries to practice self-care, whatever that means. If it's saying no to your boss because you need to focus on something, or just walking away and going and hugging your pets. So have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier. Today I had a technical problem, but I did not let it win. Okay, y'all? So tomorrow, maybe around 10 a.m. Eastern time, we'll have another topic to cover. So have a wonderful day, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have showed. Oh, wait. Yes,